Go stupid. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go stupid.
Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. Yeah. Go stupid. Go crazy. Stupid.
Dead in a minute, but I can't be mad. I got millions. I just pulled up in the limit. Thuggin', so fuck your opinion. I'm thuggin', so fuck how you feelin'. I'm calling my spirit through my
even in his sleep, of course.
That's dope.
Now he has become a strong vocalist for BTS.
Like you practicing
Even
your
though
sleep,
Jin is the oldest member,
How is that possible?
sometimes
You
it
supposed to be
doesn't seem
asleep?
like he is. But Jin himself said, I believe that people look younger the more they act like a child and keep their minds young. He has so many running gags as part of his comedic persona, such as the hand kisses, dad jokes, heart tricks, and even more. Because
DJ,
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy, little brother, back at it again with another banger. But today, man, I'm on another reaction on my boys, BTS. And it's another introduction, man, but it's in English, and it's got like a little commentator on there. I watched a little beginning of it. I've been searching for some more introductions on BTS because I want to understand more about them. And y'all, please don't judge me because I got this jacket on. It's a little chilly in my house, so I'm trying to stay warm, you feel me? But as I was saying, though, it's another reaction on BTS. I don't want to make this intro too long because this video is like 13 minutes. So I'm going to hit y'all up when I got the video on the screen. Bow. Y'all need to subscribe and give me a like and comment right now. Like, do all of that right now before the video even start. While y'all just watching the intro, just do all of that, bro. That's all y'all gotta do. Like, comment, and tap the subscribe button. Like, that's not hard. How's that hard? But anyways,
show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
I was doing
nigga.
this getting money.
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbity dabbity.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
They don't love.
alright, man, so your boy back, and I currently got the video on the screen. And we ain't gonna waste no time, so let's go ahead and get straight into the video.
BTS? You know BTS? You know BTS?
I know y'all a little bit.
Mic drop. Do you know BTS?
A little bit.
Let's go all the way to the beginning. BTS was initially created as a hip-hop group in 2010 and went through many lineup changes, which then became an idol group composed of both rappers and vocalists with 7 members. All of them participate in writing and producing their own music. The members are named Jin, RM, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. BTS debuted on June 13, 2015 in Korea under the entertainment company called Big Hit, whose goal was to create a group that could become heroes for the youth and mentor their fans. Their CEO, Bang Hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to. Quote, not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real boys who share their authentic personalities and talents with the world. Which is why BTS stands for BANGTAN, Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. BANGTAN means to be resistant to bullets. So it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations
So
that
that's
aim
why
at
they call it
adolescents like
bulletproof.
bullets, to preserve
See,
the
your
value
boy
and
learned
ideal
it.
of today's adolescents. BTS also stands for Beyond the Scene in English. They tackle sensitive
Beyond the
subjects that
Scene.
not a lot of groups talk about, such as insecurities, self-acceptance, mental health, social issues, and more. In November 2017, BTS joined forces with UNICEF to sponsor #EndViolence, a UNICEF campaign based around making the world a safer place so that the children and teenagers will be able to live a happy and healthy life without living in fear of violence. On September 24, 2018, BTS was invited to deliver a speech about the Love Myself campaign at the United Nations General Assembly.
Let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves.
Yes, sir.
So now I urge you to speak yourself.
This has always been Big Hit's goal, to create music that will inspire. After all, Big Hit's motto is music and artist for healing. Now let's get to know each member. Let's start with the oldest member, Jin. He's the vocalist and visual of the group. A Big Hit staff discovered Jin on the streets and was invited to audition for Big Hit. His initial desire was to study acting, so becoming an idol was a challenge for him. He had no knowledge or experience in singing or dancing, so he had to work extra hard
Before
to
this year over, I'm gonna have them
areas.
all down, I swear.
He
Before this
practiced
year
for
over,
hours, day and night. The members also mentioned Jin singing in his sleep and said, that young practices even in his sleep, of course.
That's dope.
Now he has become a strong vocalist for BTS.
Like you practice
Even
in
though
your
Jin
sleep,
is
bruh.
the oldest member,
How is that possible?
sometimes
You
it
supposed to be
doesn't
asleep.
seem like he is. But Jin himself said, I believe that people look younger the more they act like a child and keep their minds young. He has so many running gags as part of his comedic persona, such as the hand kisses, dad jokes, heart tricks, and even more. Because of his bright personality, if the mood is down, he always tries to brighten it up. He may act young, but that doesn't mean he's not responsible. Jin is known for being an amazing cook and was once responsible for cooking and feeding the rest of the team. Oh, and did I mention Kim Seok-jin is known as
you a goat,
worldwide
Jin.
handsome?
Hello, my name is Jin. I'm worldwide handsome, you know?
But even with that handsome face and talent, he remains humble and down to earth.
Yes,
The
sir.
leader and main rapper
RM.
of the group, RM.
Yes,
RM
sir.
started as an underground
My guy.
rapper under the stage name Ranch Randa. After being turned down by various companies and competitions, he auditioned at Big Hit in 2010 and passed. After the CEO Bang
So my boy was
Shi-hyuk heard
turned down
RM,
before?
he
I
was
wouldn't imagine
inspired to
that.
create a group centered around RM. He then became the first member and leader of BTS. RM is the foundation for the group and the glue that holds them together. Although he's known for being the clumsiest and also the god of destruction, he's recognized in Korea for being a genius. During his second year in high school, he scored 148 on the IQ test, which is classified as having a very superior intelligence. I mean, he did teach himself English by watching the sitcom Friends. While RM is the main rapper, he is also a songwriter and producer for BTS. From writing lyrics and textbooks at school to having over 100 songs accredited to his name by the Korea Music Copyright Association. RM has successfully shared his music with the world. He is also known as a deep thinker who enjoys sharing his philosophical thoughts with everyone. You can't help but feel touched and inspired by his speeches.
He's a leader.
He's quick to recognize his own faults, and he's always constantly trying to grow as an artist and individual. The members only speak of RM's leadership skills with respect and admiration. He may not be the oldest, but he carries a heavy weight on his shoulders.
I just woke up.
Their lead rapper, Suga. Suga always had the passion for creating music and started writing around the age of 13. His
So
family
these ain't
was
even their
in
real
poor
names
conditions,
either.
which forced him to work.
They like,
So
well, I
he
don't
decided
know,
to start
but
selling
they
his
showing like a
music
little
on the
name by their
streets, but
little
was
nicknames.
constantly scammed by people. In order to pursue his passion, which his family disapproved, Suga ran away from home and auditioned for Big Hit. Bang Shi-hyuk saw the potential in Suga and had him train alongside RM. He originally signed as a producer, but became one of the 7 members of BTS. Suga is now a full member of the Korean Music Copyright Association. Every year, KOMCA only chooses 25 members to promote to full members. At first, it may seem as though Suga is
So you
cold,
really
but in
gotta be on
reality,
your
he
grind to
genuinely
get with
cares
one of these
deeply
groups.
for the people around him. He believes he's very straightforward and blunt when it comes to his beliefs, and is always filled with so much information. From being chill and mellow to being very loud and hyper with the boys, Suga is known for wanting to be loved. During the fandom school interview, all of the members chose Suga as the sweetest. You get it? Like, Suga is sweet. Get it? Okay, stop. The main dancer, lead rapper, and sub-vocalist, J-Hope.
J-Hope.
J-Hope was famous in his hometown for his dancing skills. He was part of an underground group called Neuron. Although he originally came to Big Hit as a vocalist, he ended up learning how to rap and write music. Because he had no previous experience with rapping, he had to learn from scratch. He mentioned that
from
RM and
BTS,
Suga
from his
influenced
group,
him the
right.
most and helped him
Suga.
become the rapper he is today.
Suga
Despite
wasn't even
training
a
for
rapper.
years,
That's crazy.
J-Hope was about to leave Big Hit, but RM convinced him to stay by telling him that BTS needed J-Hope. Since then, he has more than 78 plus songs accredited to his name, which includes his mixtape, Hope World. While they taught him how to rap, he taught them how to dance. J-Hope is regularly praised for his amazing dancing skills, and the other members rely on him for help.
They all
for
train
learning
each
new
other, bro. That's
choreography.
so dope to
He is
me.
also able to display good leadership skills during all these
They don't
moments.
just argue, they
J-Hope
just
is
listen
very
and learn.
bright and a ball of
That's
energy,
dope.
which is why fans call him their sunshine. He literally uses his body language and sound effects to express himself. Although he may seem super hyper at times, you'll find moments where he becomes serious and mature. He is also one of the members who sets the mood and makes the others feel very comfortable. They compare J-Hope to water because of how incredibly multi-talented he is and how he could fit himself in whatever situation by adapting to it. The lead vocalist and main dancer, Jimin.
No.
Jimin began dance popping in 8th grade and became interested in singing by 9th. He then attended Busan Performance Art High School and studied contemporary. By 2013, he graduated as the top seat student. Thanks to the advice of his teacher, he decided to audition for Big Hit. Since he was the last member to join BTS before debuting, he practiced as much as he could in a short amount of time compared to the other members. Known as the king of chemistry, they say Jimin is a very good listener who tries his best to help you with your problems. Because of his hard-working and passionate personality, the other members feel motivated to continue doing what they do. There are times when Jimin is notoriously hard on himself.
I can see the difference in their faces now.
High. Because he had no experience in singing previous to joining BTS, he's insecure about his voice. But the other members are always there to remind him of how beautiful his voice is. These days, he seems to be a lot more comfortable with himself. There are times when he becomes lost in his thoughts, but he's one of the most energetic mood makers of the group and is known as the cutest. You'll find him laughing a lot and comforting the members with his warm and caring personality. The vocalist, visual, and lead dancer, V. V grew up poor with his family who lived on a farm, and his childhood dream was to pursue music. One day, he decided to look around the academy without any plans of joining the ongoing private auditions. He all of a sudden ran into a staff who convinced him to join. She contacted V's parents to get permission, and he was able to audition. He was the only one from his hometown who passed. Unlike the other BTS members, V's identity was kept a secret until debut. Because he was a hidden member, he wasn't able to post on social media. He even mentioned standing where the camera couldn't see him when the 6 members filmed group logs. He chose V as his stage name, which stands for victory. He's part of the vocal line, but often joins the dance line. And you could even say he's part of the rap line too. He's praised for his acting skills, and yes, he's the first member to act in a drama. V is spontaneous and usually expresses himself through action or art, such as photography, but because of his unique personality and strong extrovert trait, you can't help but be drawn to him. He's known as a social butterfly who could easily befriend literally anyone. The members say his occasional irrelevant actions make them laugh and lightens up the mood. News sites and celebrities have also complimented V on how thoughtful, caring, and humble he is. Some describe him as pure and thoughtful as well. The main vocalist, lead rapper, sub-rapper, and center, Jungkook. In 2011, Jungkook auditioned for a popular singing competition called Superstar K3. Although he didn't make it as a TV contestant, he was contacted by 7 agencies. Despite being called by multiple agencies that were huge, he chose Big Hit because he thought RM was cool and he wanted to work with him. At first, things were rough for Jungkook. Their CEO, Bang Hyuk, revealed that Jungkook couldn't sing at all when he was asked to. He was so shy and he kept twisting his body for 15 minutes. He even mentioned that the company evaluation was that he couldn't even debut because he didn't have the talent to. But now, Jungkook is known as the Golden Maknae, meaning the youngest, most multi-talented member who excels in basically everything. From sports to filming and editing videos under his studio name, Golden Closet. He could do it all. He talks about how thankful he is towards the other members for helping him open up and be the person he is today.
Just gonna help him
Even though Jungkook is the youngest, he's very straightforward and acts older than his age. There were many times Jungkook displayed how helpful and responsible he has become. He's definitely a passionate, hard worker who goes out of his way to achieve things. Although Jungkook is introverted at heart, he becomes spontaneous and very playful around the other members that you can't help but adore him. The members still can't help but see him as their baby and shower him with lots of love. That's all I have for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick BTS introduction video. Also, go ahead and check out my Patreon. It's one of the best ways to help support me since I've become a full-time content creator. I'd love to create more videos like this. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you for all of the info. That was very helpful though, but y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments below on that reaction. Did that help y'all? For all my people that don't really know BTS like that, did that help? Because it helped me a little bit. But like I said, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments below. I don't want to make this outro long because this video is already long. But give your boy a like, comment, and subscribe. And we out.
Bad little bitch, she gon' fuck when I say so. Suck on my dick whenever I say go. Spin on the up block and lay low. Stay down to that case closed. Hollows leave them red, busted tomato. Used to be broke down, counting them pesos. Bad little bitch, fat ass like J-Lo. Hit that little bitch, I can't hang like a stock. I fuck with her sister, her pussy is pop. I'm getting this money while these niggas watch. If he told me shit, put his ass in the car. Color my hair, I'm a ball like I'm robbed. I point at the stick and then bodies I drop. Get the second and now we finna get the pop. Kicking this back door, moving with.
Well, duh.
Hold on, call up the plug, I forgot that's my neighbor. Saw your boy up, then I did like Mayweather. Niggas that car, but be salt in the feathers. Bitches be horn, can't hit them whenever. I just be chillin', shout out to my city. House full of tickets, you know that they greedy. Feeling like Jimin, you niggas can't see me. Move like a ghost, but don't fuck with no Ouija. Bro in the back, yeah, he counting that money. Came up from nothing, y'all don't know the minute. When